I was in a situation where, things kind of went left, a little altercation. Somebody, shot the car about 3-4 times. In that altercation, it was clear as day. If he wanted to get us, he could have got us. So I feel like the only reason I even made it out of that was God. I think that was my final straw, my final message on some like God telling me, all right, it's either life or death. And that's another thing I learned. It's like every time I give something to God, He just do it. But every time I try to force something to go left and it don't go right. Biggest lesson, don't take so much people.
This is James Rousseau, a.k.a. Trig, and let me welcome you to the Core Solutions Show. What's up, family? You are tuned into Alive. We got someone in the building you all know. He is Atlanta born and raised. He's doing so much in terms of blending that Southern rap swagger with Christian hip-hop. He's a Stellar Award winner. He's dropped an album that we all know and love called Pray for Atlanta. In addition to No Church in a While with Lecrae, collabs with Zaytoven, KB, Hovey, and more. And he's award-winning, Stellar Award-winning, and working on the next album, if you can believe it or not. In addition to, I don't know if anyone does more features or more recognized features than this young man. He is here. And he goes by the name of 1K Phew.
Man, Holy Culture, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
Man, I'm in here with the one and only Trig, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Man, it's good to have you in the building, brother.
Sure. We gotta put some respect on the Dove Awards too. I ain't gonna leave them hanging like that, man. Dove Awards.
Thank
too,
you.
Now. Dove
Awards too, absolutely.
For sure.
Are you going this year?
Yeah, if I'm invited.
Okay. Well, you know you're invited.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go though.
I just saw the announcement this morning that Craig's performing.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah,
I just saw it this morning.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't either.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's super hard. Shout out to Big Bro.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I'm almost scared to ask you because last time I asked you, hopefully you don't remember what you told me last time.
Yeah.
What is one thing you can share with people that those closest to you don't know about 1K Phew? Even those closest to you, or 1K peace sign, people like that who would go, what?
Ones that's closest to me don't know. That's a hard one right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's a hard one. Like ones closest to me don't know. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm an open book. Like I ain't really got no shame in my
It could
game.
be a private hobby. It could be something that you really are looking forward to doing in the future. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be spooky. It doesn't have to be super deep.
Man, I wanna okay, this song don't nobody know, I don't think. Like I wanna try to dig into like you ever like you ain't familiar with this music called JPEG or artist named JPEG?
Nah.
So shout out that boy Andy Mineo, man. He kind of put me on this group called JPEG, and he was just like, man, I wonder, if we experimented, with the Atlanta sound mixed with the JPEG type thing, what it would sound like. So I feel like everybody who know JPEG out there, they like, oh, JPEG, but it's like, them folks wouldn't even expect, me to even know who they is, like.
Totally thing. Different audience.
Yeah, totally different audience. Totally different audience.
How would you describe the audience? What do you think they're?
I don't know, man. Like, it's like a mixture between, like, almost like rock a little bit. Not rock though, not rock. But I'm trying to explain it, like, I don't know, like kind of like Kanye type is like rockish type. I don't know. How to
Sounds like a
explain it.
Fusion.
I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it's like a fusion.
Fusion
yeah,
of a bunch of
sure,
things.
for
Okay.
sure. But it's dope though. Because at first I was like, man, I don't know. But then when he painted the picture to me, he was like, nah, man, you can still do you and still do your thing, but just bring it to this culture type thing. And I was like, dang, that might be cool.
Will you try some on this upcoming album?
Not on this upcoming. I ain't gonna lie, the upcoming album already sold up.
Okay.
So it's like definitely the next one though, for
Next
sure.
one.
After this one, for sure. Yeah. And then I wouldn't even come out with like a full album like that. I probably do like 5 songs just to see like, check the temperature a little bit.
That's good. How is this resurgence of Move striking you?
Oh man, that thing was crazy, man. Long story short, it's a dance competition overseas in Canada, and it's kind of like America's Best Dance Crew. You remember that show? But they got something like that over in Canada, and it was a group called Brotherhood. Shout out to Brotherhood, and they basically won the competition, and the song that they won the competition to was Move. Type thing. So it's like ever since then, it just kind of went up like on TikTok, social media, like everywhere. And the leader of that of the dance group, he's a supporter of the music. Like he grew up on, me, Cray, everybody. Like,
Yeah.
so he knew about the song and stuff like that. And for those who don't know, the song is about what, 3 years old, over
That's
3
wild,
years old.
man.
So it's like, man, you never know nowadays. Like,
You never know.
You never know.
Because I think right now it's topping at least your Spotify list.
For sure.
Right? I think
For
it's
sure.
at 6.5 million as of last night.
Going crazy. Like, it's definitely my number one.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I mean, I heard
crazy.
I think Wado said either last night or the night before, like he was referencing mixes, right? He did a couple years ago. I might have to pull out the mixes. Like,
for real.
You know how Wado throws down
man,
the mix, bro.
shout out that boy DJ Wado, man. He go crazy. He still do the mixes on Instagram. Like, he still be putting it in. Like, he go crazy. That's a legend right there. DJ Wado for sure.
Had to pull out that mix on you.
Man,
So
got to.
What let me ask you this. How has Atlanta shaped 1K Phew? I mean, there's so much going on in Atlanta right now. So many people migrating to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But you born and raised there.
For sure.
How's it shaped you in terms of how you show up?
I say leadership for real. Because, I just always grew up around, people who didn't really, do what I was doing. You feel what I'm saying? I had the background I had, but
Right.
which is crazy because I feel like everybody still, got a church background, but at the same time, they don't always lean into it. Just like me though, like I had to learn how to lean into it and be a leader in my purpose. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was one of them people like, who was hard headed and wanted to follow what I thought was going on. So I just had to bump my head a few times, and God kind of woke me up a couple times.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type person you ain't gotta tell me nothing, but one time when it's a life or death situation, so it's like, man, I'm gonna choose life. So I just learned how to put relationship over religion. You feel what I'm saying? And really be a child of God. You feel what I'm saying? Like a child of God. Children ain't perfect. Like, our parents gonna correct us, but it's like I really had to learn how to be a leader though, like in that. You feel what I'm saying? And not be ashamed of, who God called me to be. So that's really what I say what Atlanta put into me, like really learning how to be a leader and be myself too, and really show people what it looks like to do this. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they think, when you give your life to God and give your life to Christ, like, you got to change up and you got to change up. So, but it's like they think you got to be corny and, and awkward and lame and stuff like that. But it's like my mission has always been to show the younger generation, to show anybody that you can give your life to Christ and still have swag, still be confident, you know what I'm saying, still be bold, still be a leader. So I feel like that's my main purpose for sure.
Good. How'd you come to the faith?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My mama, she had a drug addiction coming up, man. Every Sunday, she drug us to church. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there every day, like Sunday to Sunday.
Yeah.
And just because I did better didn't mean just because I knew better didn't mean I would do better type thing. But it was always in me. The word was always in me. And how I really came to Christ, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was in a situation where things kind of went left, like a little altercation. Somebody shot the car about 3-4 times. But in that altercation, it was like, man, it was daytime. It was clear as day. If he wanted to get us, he could have got us.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I feel like the only reason I even made it out of that was God. You feel what I'm saying? I think that was my final straw, my final message on some, like, God telling me, all right, it's either life or death.
Last chance.
Yeah. So, and that's what I was saying.
That's how I felt.
All right, God, I hear you. Type thing. And that's when I displayed the first my first unashamed experience. Cause as soon as we got to where we was going, man, I fell on my knee, thank God, boy. Like, and that's another thing, like, it's like I'm in the car with all these street dudes. You never know who know Jesus until it's time, boy. Like, everybody in the car, Jesus. I'm like, bro, I didn't even know you knew Jesus' name.
Almost like by instinct, right? In those moments.
Yeah.
So when you fell to the ground and thanked the Lord, did anybody join you? Or what was the response?
Not
they look at you strange?
Nah, but that's what I was about to say. Like, it wasn't even strange because we was all grateful, but I'm the one who made it known who I was grateful to.
Expressed it. For
you
real.
know what I'm saying? For real. And and then from that moment on, like, I just didn't really care how I looked. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew, like, God put it in me. God put the sauce in me to, like, make me cool. It's like God is the creator of cool. So, if we stand for him, how can we not be?
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
for sure.
So now remind me the ages of your children again?
Man, I got 9, 5, and 2, man. 2 girls,
Oof.
1 boy.
Oof.
Yes,
So when you
sir.
look at your 9-year-old now,
Yeah.
you know, you're out in culture,
Yeah.
impacting culture, shaping
sure.
culture. How does that connect with your 9-year-old?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like it's a beautiful thing to see because I ain't gonna lie, my 9-year-old, that's my mud baby. So it's like I had my 9, you know, me and my wife, we had her before marriage type thing. And I was still staying with my folks, she still staying with her folks, and she kind of seen like the come up for real, like the gutter. And,
yeah.
And it's inspiring because she was always like my motivation. And on some like, man, I gotta get it right. I gotta make sure she good no matter what. And of course I knew God had us, but you know it's easier said than done. You know how we always try to control everything.
Sure.
And but I ain't gonna lie, man, just seeing like how mature she's, you know, panned out to be, and she listens, she doesn't give us no problems. Like she's a fan of the music. Like you know what I'm saying? She loves the music. My son probably got all of them beat.
He's
with
5.
The music. He's 2.
He's
my
2.
son's the youngest.
Okay.
But yeah, cause he all he want to do is listen to that all day. But my daughters, like those, my princesses, man. It's like I try not to spoil them and teach them life, but it's like it's hard to. Yeah, for sure.
Do you see any of them? Was it last year's KCA or the one before? I think you were at both.
The Kingdom Choice Awards.
Kingdom Choice Awards.
I think it was.
You did last year for sure. Was that the year where Stephen Malcolm had his son out with him? When you saw that, did you see?
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. I was like, oh yeah, that's too cool. That's too. Shout out to boy Stephen Malcolm too.
Yeah,
but
I love that.
But yeah, man, like, and I'll never forget. I brought my daughter on stage at the Unashamed tour. I think the second Unashamed tour, and that was just a moment for me type thing. And that's another thing too. It's like every chance I get, man, I want my kids to experience like, you know, 10 times more than me.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because it's like I ain't nothing but I'm just being a vessel and an example. You
Absolutely.
feel what I'm saying? So.
And I know you were saying this before we started, you know, you just got on the plane this morning, so it's probably, 4 or 5 hours later? Yeah. And you're already missing them.
Right. I'm ready. Like
5 hours, man, and you're ready.
It's just, and a part of that is, it's like I'm just ready to get back to, you know, being a better version of a father, better version of a husband, like, because I'm constantly working on myself.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like, you know, when I'm away, it's like, all right, I'm leaving practice. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I'm trying to get back to the court. I'm trying to get back to the field.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And become a better me.
What do you think's created that drive to want to be a better father, better husband?
Having a father in my life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, having that example. Just fearing not giving them knowledge and wisdom, and I don't know, man. Like I just really want to lead my household in the way, you know, that God would want me to lead it. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's my only thing. Like I just want to be, you know, I want to steward everything I have well, because I ain't gonna lie, like just like how God gave it to you, He'll take it away just like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I'll never forget that. I'll never, you know, that'll never leave my mind. So
yeah.
I'm just trying to steward everything well.
That's good.
That's my ability, yeah.
That's so good, bro. I mean, because I think, you know, one of the things about your persona, your public persona, is it almost looks like you're always on and always working. That's how it comes across. Like you are everywhere. You're doing everything.
Yeah.
You've got songs going. You're in features. You're out.
Yeah.
And what I hear you saying is, well, yeah, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
But man, I'm focused on home and taking care of home.
For sure.
And that's important for people to hear.
And then that may be the reason, like, you know, why it looks like that, because it's like, yeah, I'm posting and, you know, doing everything, but it's like I kind of got it to a science now, because it's like when I'm posting and doing stuff, shoot, I'm probably got the kids on my lap. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this.
Right.
But you know, perception is everything. So
that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that brings up also a great question is, how do you manage it, right? Because I do think sometimes there's a perception that for artists to be successful nowadays, a big part is content game.
For sure.
And a big part of the content game and feeding the algorithm along with DSP algorithms is always on.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily true,
Facts,
right? It comes
facts.
down to strategy and planning and whatnot.
Yeah.
So what are the things that you've learned that have helped you be successful in that way?
Man, I've learned how to not be so insecure about numbers and being accepted. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like, I mean, we all got our own purpose and our own path. So it's like, I mean, you can't look left and right. You just gotta have a ton of vision on God, and he gonna direct your path.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's one thing and it's easier said than done, of course. You feel what I'm saying? But that's one thing that I've definitely learned. It's like, bro, this is not a race. It's a marathon. You feel what I'm saying? You just got to keep sprinting.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's my main thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so interesting you say that because, Cray was here last week.
Yeah, for sure.
So was that Thursday? And he made a similar statement, man, about not being as attached to the analytics. And just, so is that a conversation kind of going around the building at Reach? Is there... I'm just curious because, within the span of 4 or 5 days, you both made similar statements.
I wouldn't say it's a conversation going around Reach. I would just say I don't know, like that's just something that I'm kind of dealt with personally.
Did you find yourself on the cliff, so to speak, of being too engaged at one point in social and dating?
Yes. And it started messing with my anxiety, my mental, you know what I'm saying? And I be having times where I be having to turn the phone off.
I hear that.
Type thing. And it's crazy because I be telling my kids the same thing, but it's like I got to practice it too. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, man, I got too much iPad, too much this, but it's like, and the thing, with creatives, it's like, we so quick to say, well, this is my job. You feel what I'm saying? If I don't do this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to learn how to really find a healthy balance because it's unhealthy to really be buried in your phone all day. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, like I would open up Instagram without even knowing I did. Like I would close Instagram and open it right back up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, I got a problem.
Right.
So it's like just that self-control, self-discipline. But man, I ain't gonna lie, if you got a purpose, God gonna make it happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna happen.
Right. Even if you don't feed quote unquote the algorithms, even if you don't do those things, if God's got you, He's got you.
That's another thing I learned. Like it's like every time I give something to God, like He just do it. You know what I'm saying? But every time I try to force something,
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Then it just go left and it don't go right. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm curious, was there a moment where you said, oh, this is it, this is too much, I gotta pull up? Or was it more gradual and you kind of just realized it? I'm just curious.
I know, well, this is probably not the main reason, but one of them is like when family and friends started looking at social media more than you in real life. You know what I'm saying? And they forget, who Isaac is. And they like, man, 1K Phew, he up. Like he, you know what I'm saying? He always having, he got where he shades it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, like, nah, man. Like, and that's really what made me like, man, I gotta chill and really spend life with these folks. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and really, update them on how it is. Like now, because I ain't gonna lie, I am a different person. I'm a way more mature person than I was. So it's like I can explain where I'm at way better. Like I can communicate way better now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really where I'm at with it. And I would say that's one of the situations that happened. I can't really think of another one. I'm pretty sure I can later, but not right now. But
yeah, I was surprised when you pulled up that you didn't have shades on.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I was surprised. So is this a new thing?
Yeah, man. I'm mature, man. I'm on my Clark Kent
swag,
man.
I love it.
Saying? So
I love it.
So I'm just trying to,
Are those Meta Jones or those regular?
No, these regular. These Chrome Heart right here, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know some people getting those new Meta.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't trust them fuck with them Meta glasses, boy. They be recording everything. I'm like, all right, now it's invasion of privacy now.
I haven't seen them in person, but I've heard that if they're recording, there's a light or something,
so
you know they're recording, right? You know they're recording.
Okay, that's hard. That's
what
hard.
I heard.
That's hard. Nah,
yeah.
for sure. They dope though. I do want to get some. For sure. Yeah, they super dope.
That's wild.
Where do you get them from? Like,
I know you can order them online, and Ray-Ban sells them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
And they have a nice catalog.
For sure.
Ray-Ban has a nice catalog of them. So, because last week, I forget, I think I was texting D.
Okay.
D Diaz, and she said Cray has some, and so I went to check them out, and they have a nice selection. You
Oh, that's
wouldn't know
hard.
when you look at them that some of them are meta.
Oh, wow.
They're nice.
Wow.
Some are really nice.
Oh, yeah, I got to tap in.
Yeah, some really nice.
I got to tap in
So,
with that.
oh, yeah, it's going to go right with you,
Yeah.
with how you do. You know what I mean?
For sure.
With your fit.
Recording everything. I'm
Coordinated.
right. Like, bro, why you looking at me like, don't worry about it.
I got you. Yeah, I'm getting the footage, helping Shannon out.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. How have you been navigating, man, to get to some of the points you're at? One of the things you've done consistently, and I think with a lot of intention, is use the phrase more gospel rap.
For sure.
So it's kind of a two-part question of how do you distinguish, because everyone's a little different, Christian hip-hop from gospel rap?
Well, and first off, I mean, both is family. Gospel rap, Christian hip hop, that's family. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my meaning behind the gospel rap phrase was, in Atlanta and in the city, people don't really know what CHH is. You feel what I'm saying? But they know. It's like I've always been the type person, man. I don't want to sugarcoat what I do. I want people to know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gospel rapper. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not a rapper that's Christian. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I'm stamping what I am.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So like that's always been my mission, and I just always wanted to embrace that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when the whole term, gospel rap is back came from, because I just felt like, a lot of people was just trying to hide behind the CHH title, like just on some like I don't
covert
know.
mission.
Yeah, like on some like, man, it's not. I'm not cool enough. So if I throw this title on, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna down my cool even more. But I'm on some like, man, I feel like it's more confident to embrace who you are. You feel what I'm saying? To embracing what God gave you.
Yeah.
And man, I don't know, man. I'm all relationship over religion. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I'm all about spreading the gospel, because there's a lot of so-called Christian artists. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't really spreading the gospel.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm definitely all about spreading the gospel. And that's my background too. I come from black church. You feel what I'm saying? So we sang gospel songs, and I wasn't really familiar with CCM and stuff like that, because I mean, I don't know, like that's what I just kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like I just think gospel rap is black church, and like CHH like CCM. You feel what I'm saying?
Closer, definitely closer to.
Yeah, type thing. So it's like, but and like I said, both is family.
Absolutely.
But it's like, I come from the gospel background type thing. So that's another thing I was just trying to embrace early on. But I mean,
they definitely, they're, like you said, they're both a family. I watch sometimes it seems like slightly different communities that have some overlap, right? Just like you said, like the Christian hip hop community historically showed up a lot at big CCM events. Like I was telling Craig last week, I'll never forget, like a lot of events I would go to, places like Indiana and things like that. There would be these festivals. He'd be on the stage, but then there'd be a rock band right behind him, somebody else, right? And then you'd have raw service. Exactly. You'd have all that. And then on the gospel side, I mean, it's so clear. Yeah. It's rooted out of the gospel church. Like you think Aretha Franklin, you think, Mahalia Jackson, James Cleveland.
For sure.
And, coming out of Atlanta, man, anything in the South is so gospel. I mean, like back in the day with playing the washboard. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
I grew up in a church like that where a lady in the front row played the washboard.
That's hard.
Right? You know what I mean? And so those roots run deep.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though, the only thing with gospel, man, they don't really accept rap like that. You feel? Well, they accept it. Well, no, they don't accept it. But it's like they, you know what I'm saying, they try to.
Do you think we making inroads or not really? Do you think we cracking through a little bit, or?
Yeah, we're cracking through a little bit. But I ain't gonna lie, man, it just frustrates me when the clout stuff comes in. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like people don't really wake up until you clouded up type thing, and you got a bigger artist that's mainstream.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother story. But I do feel like CCM and CHH, like, they embrace hip hop culture more. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would say that. Like,
yeah. I mean, if you look at Forrest Frank, and some of them others, right?
Sure.
And you look
at Forrest Frank.
Yeah, Forrest and people who have those collabs with Elevation Worship and people like that. You can see it. You can see it right in front of you in terms of the magnitude it takes on. If you are gospel rap, it's a different navigation exercise.
Yeah, like,
but you've been navigating well, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's all God. It's all God, man. That's the only way I know how.
Yeah,
for sure.
When people come to Atlanta and they say, hey, I'm looking for a new place to fellowship.
Yeah.
What are your first 3 recommendations to them? Because Atlanta has a wealth of
I ain't gonna lie, man.
places.
Shout out to my home church, Change Church. Pastor Darius Daniels, over on the east side. That's why I go to church. I ain't gonna lie, that's the main church I recommend for sure. Like that, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
how long you been there?
Man, we've been there for a little over 2 years now. The church I grew up in is Light of the World, Christian Tabernacle. And you know what I'm saying? When got married, grew up, you know what I'm saying, went to school, all that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's my parents, had us in that church.
Gotcha.
It's like when we got older, we kind of found, you know what I'm saying, church for ourselves. Because I ain't gonna lie, for a minute, we didn't have a church home. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we finally found a place that wasn't so gimmicky, wasn't so, it felt real. It felt like real family. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and we was really getting fed, like getting taught. Like, some preachers just, you know what I'm saying, get up there and yell at you and, you can do it. Yeah. But it's like, I know I can do it, but you got to tell me how I can do it type thing. So it's like, I feel like Darius Daniel, like he's a teacher. Like he teaches, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about all the way like to Hebrew words. Like it's like, bro, this word means this. Like, so it's like when you in your word, you actually understand what you're reading. You feel what I'm saying? So I love my home church, man. Shout out to Change Church for sure.
That's good. That's good. If you had to move somewhere else, I'm just curious. All the moving, the traveling you've done. You had a tour last year, right? Was it last year or 23?
It felt like last year.
It felt like last year.
Nah, I think the tour was probably like, a year or two ago? It's been so much going on.
Yeah, it's been, okay, so maybe it was 23.
Yeah, probably 23 though.
Maybe
probably
23.
Probably
Okay.
23, yeah.
Well, let's 2 things. One, how'd you like touring?
I loved
on your
it.
own tour?
I loved it. I loved it. Just spent too much money, but I loved it though. I loved it.
You say spend too much money?
What? Ooh. But I loved it though. I love connecting, you know what I'm saying, with all the supporters, like everybody who came out. Like it was really like, cause I ain't gonna lie, man, it was an eye opener for me.
Yeah. How many cities did you do?
We did about like, I don't know, like 20, close to 20.
Yeah.
For sure. But it was like, man, we sold out the majority of the days.
Nice. That's
you know
good.
What I'm saying? For sure. So it was like, man,
That was your first tour, right?
That was my first headline tour.
Okay.
My first, yeah, for sure.
So you financed the tour?
Yeah,
How
sure.
was that?
Man, boy.
New business level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? It was worth it though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was a learning lesson for sure. And it taught me how to boss up for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I was scared to jump off that whatever you saying, ledge. I was scared to jump off the ledge. And you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, like once I jumped out, it kind of felt uncomfortable at first, but then like it was like, nah, like this is what we supposed to be doing. Right. Type thing. And I can't wait till we get back to that. Like we you know what I'm saying, we gonna get back to shows, touring, like, cause I ain't nothing like, I mean, shows is cool, but it ain't nothing like doing your own where, you know for a fact everybody's coming from one, purpose, not even one person, but one purpose. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And one mission and one goal, and they understand your vision. And you never know how many people you relate to. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's very important, like, you know what I'm saying, relating to people, bro. Like, I feel like relating to people is so important. God came to earth as a human. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's important to relate to people for sure.
That's good, man. I mean, well, that's a big business move to finance to run your own tour, 20 cities. It's a lot of coordination.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Yeah.
Sure.
What was the biggest lesson you learned? Because who did you take with you?
It was me, my brother John Keith, my brother 1KP Son, and my brother Aha Gazelle.
Whoosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your biggest lesson? Like when you came back and did the debrief with the team, like when we do this again, we have to.
Biggest lesson, don't take so much people. Not artists though. Not artists, like just as far as like, just everybody else type things. Like you just gotta scale down a little bit from the people you taking type thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
That's the biggest lesson for sure.
I got you. How was it? And maybe this was 23 too, or last year. I guess it was 23. You and Cray winning the Stellar Award.
Oh yeah. What? That was like 20.
That was 23, I guess.
23. That was 23.
Was it 20?
It was either 22 or 23.
22 or 23.
One of those.
Because
yeah.
that definitely elevated, obviously, right? Your stature, your status, your pool.
Yeah, definitely.
How would you articulate what that did for your trajectory?
Man, it just elevated me as far as an artist, as far as what I envisioned for my career. It just opened my eyes, like, cause I'm from Atlanta, like, for real. So it's like I wasn't never seeing myself. You know what I'm saying? I like to move it,
right.
like, and it's just like different beat selections I wouldn't have never chose. It was like, and I feel like we both brought something out of each other in that project. You feel what I'm saying? And from on my end, I feel like it was definitely artistry and just widening my selection or just I don't know, just opening my eyes more for real. Yeah. And it just let me know that just not to be scared to step in something that you don't think you can do. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything is God, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
I was just so in flesh. I was like, bro, I don't do that. But it's like, man, God already got that made for you over there.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, that's really what it taught me. And taught me how to, be more of a leader. Taught me how to ignore hate.
Yeah.
It taught me man, a lot of stuff, man. It was a lot, man. I thank God for the No Church in the Wild project, the whole era that was in.
Did you say taught me how to ignore hate?
Ignore hate, yeah.
Say more about that. What do you mean?
Man, like just hate comments and just people not really thinking I was deserving of the opportunity. Man, just a lot, man. Like just and it really taught me discipline. It taught me a little more maturity too. Cause it's like, man, you can't always feed into, everything you see.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes it's more powerful to let people see you move up and forward. You know what I'm saying? From that. And cause I ain't gonna lie, I seen a lot of artists crash out, man. Like just on some like, man, this ain't for me, bro. Like everybody like so against me, and you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I should have been quit like about 3-4 years ago. But it's like, man, what God got for you is for you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And when he gave you your call and it wasn't a conference call, it was just for you, man.
Yeah.
So you just gotta stay with the tunnel vision for your vision.
Absolutely.
Like, that's it. Yeah.
When you say 3 or 4 years ago, just the pressure of everything kind of happening.
Yeah, just pressure, everything happened. Just all of the above for real. Just all the above. And then starting out, especially starting out, it's like, everything don't happen fast. You feel what I'm saying? It's like it's a grind. But and it's a lot of smoke and mirrors when it comes to, industry and social media and stuff like that. And a lot of people think it's one thing and it's not. You feel what I'm saying? And it go both ways, because a lot of artists think it's one thing and not. Because a lot of artists be on social media to get the big head too. And it's like, all right, now when you put this phone down, it's back to life. Back to life. For real.
That's funny.
I mean, that's what it was.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, you initiated / I'm gonna say even provoked that album to come into life, right?
For sure. Yeah, I was bugging Cray for like 2 months straight. Like, I was like, boy, we need to drop one. And I think on the 10th, we need to drop one. He was like, let's do it. Yeah.
Go to work.
For sure.
And he said, I remember him saying somewhere, man, your diligence in putting those songs together, you showed up.
Yeah, cause he told me, he was like, he down to do it, but he was like, bro, like, you got to show me that you trying to do it. So I think I did like 3-4 songs and presented it to him, and he rocked with them. Like, I think those 4 songs was Move, One Call. It was like 2 other songs, and then it was like, all right, let's do it.
That's good.
Cause me and Cray work ethic is like quick too. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ain't the type of artist to sit on our work.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like we're confident in what we do.
That's good.
Thing. Yeah.
How did Praying for Atlanta come to life?
Man, it was just a lot going on in the city around that time too, man. I really had the idea, and shout out to Zay Tobin too, man. That's my brother. Like, that's, man, like, Zay been with me longer than everybody.
Oh, really?
Everybody. I met Zay before Canton, like, Cray, like, everybody. Like, first was Zay.
Gotcha.
And I feel like me having that relationship with him opened up so many doors for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I just never forget just all the advice he still give me to this day. Like, And with him just being who he is, he around all this foolishness and around everything, but he's still solid. He's still who he is. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, he played church every Sunday. Like,
is that right?
Man, what, man? Zay one of the most. I be telling Zay, like, he a robot. Like, cause he's solid, man.
Yeah.
Like, know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's definitely family forever. But it was only right that we did the tape. But at the time, it was so much going on in the city. We was losing so many people to gun violence and just all type of stuff, and to the system and stuff like that. So I really wanted to bring light to the city for real. Like, I always wanted to do that. Like, I always and still do. Like, and that's what I'm striving for now. Like, I want to be the poster child for faith in Atlanta, Georgia. Like, I want, like, when you think of faith, I mean, really for the world, but it's like when you think of faith, like I want to be, you know what I'm saying, like in the forefront. But I mean, I felt like the city needed that at the time, and for some people, everybody not in church, everybody not really as close to God as as you are, and sometimes you'll be the closest thing to that.
That's right.
For them. You feel what I'm saying? So I just wanted to be that vessel and wanted to go ahead and stand up and be a leader.
Yeah.
Like, I know that leader word keep coming up, but that's one thing I had to learn, like, for sure.
Yeah, that's top of mind for you.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. And the one thing that jumped out to me was when you did the maxi of Let Go, Let God.
Oh, yeah.
What made that come to life, man?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. And it wasn't even the song doing well or nothing. I don't even think that was even top 3 performance songs on it. It was just the period I was going through in my life. That's the message I needed. You feel what I'm saying? I needed to let go, let God. I was preaching to myself the whole time. So and it was supposed to be one remix, but I ain't even gonna lie, like, God just kind of put it in me on something like, nah, like, you need to, you know what I'm saying, what if you did like 5 or 6 remixes type thing, like, and I just went with it. And then as I made the songs, I just started reaching out. Like, shout out to everybody who's featured on that project too.
You
Like,
had
man,
a lot of features on
man,
that.
what, man? And that's why relationship is so important too. It's so important to have relationships and be a genuine person.
Yeah.
And not be so quick to, have your hand out so fast. You feel what I'm saying? Because all those people on that project, I've known them for years.
Right.
And never asked them for anything.
Right.
So it was like, when it was time, it was like, oh yeah, for sure type thing. So it was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just gotta be solid, man.
Yeah. What's so interesting about that one to me is when we got it, our biggest struggle was which versions we gonna play.
Yeah.
Seriously, we loaded them all up in the radio system, and I think we were playing the one with you on K. It was you, KB, and Hobie.
Yep, KB and Hobie. Yeah, that's the one right there.
That's the one. And then somebody else started playing the R&B one, and then there was another one too, right? Kind of stripped down.
The Afro one with Limo and Nikkei, Alec Jean.
Bro, you gave radio a headache.
Yeah,
you gave us a headache, man.
For real, man. I like that gospel one too with Erica Campbell,
that
Tim
one
Bowman.
too. Somebody else was playing that one too. Yeah, bro. So that's good. How are you? How did the fans and community respond to praying for Atlanta?
They loved it. I ain't gonna lie, like that, because that's what we went on tour. We did the whole pray for Houston, pray for Philly, pray for Dallas, pray for everybody type thing. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel like everybody. That was really, of course, us going on tour, but that was really the main thing people was excited about.
Right.
It was like, man, pray for our city, yes, type thing. So it's like, man, that's one thing that I always stood on, man, that prayer life.
Yeah, that's good.
You gotta have that prayer life, boy. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even feel right. My day don't even go right if I don't pray first before I leave the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. Like, so it's important to have that prayer life, but yeah, everybody loved it. Like, just the whole Pray For campaign. It's like everybody loved it. And it's still going to this day. We got the Pray merch still going. It's
That's
like
good.
I want to stick with that. I want to just, ram that in people's head and people's mind. Like, pray. Because
absolutely,
man, that's it. That's the recipe. That's the medicine.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's all the medicine you need.
I love that, man. What's have any fans on shared testimonies with you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's one testimony that comes to mind?
Man, man, it's serious, but it's crazy at the same time. So I'm in the I don't know if I can say this on here. You ever heard of a restaurant called Slutty Vegan?
No.
All right, so it's a restaurant in Atlanta. They sell vegan food. The name is crazy. I already know, but they sell vegan food. So we're in the line, And the way the restaurant is set up, it's a long line. It's a real popular restaurant, and they sell vegan burgers. And we in line, and when we get up to the line, you know, it's a lady working there taking the orders. And as soon as she see me, she just start crying, like start breaking down crying, like. And I'm like, dang, like at first I didn't even know like she was, you know, referring to me. I'm looking around like, dang, what's going on? And then she came up to me and she was like, man, you saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally was about to take my life. Wow. And you saved it. And then I'm like, bro, like, I started getting them. I'm like, dang, like, what? That's crazy. Wow. I hugged her immediately. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, dang, man, what? Like, and then like after we hugged, like she was like, yeah, man, I was in my room and Petco came on type thing. And it's crazy because like that song selection, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dang, Petco? And you never know, bro, like, because when I made Petco, bro, it was just on some fun Christian energy. Yeah. I never would have thought that would save somebody from suicide. That junk is crazy. You just never know, like, what your mission and what your purpose is on this earth, bro. Like, it's like, that's why people can't take it for granted. Like, everything they do, every step you make, like, you can't take it for granted. Like, everything is really intentional. You feel what I'm saying? God got everything planned out for a reason. You feel what I'm saying?
So
and it's
good.
bigger. It's bigger than what you think it is most of the time. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, and that was a lesson that woke me up because that was around the time I was like, man, people don't understand me or accept me, like, and that happened type thing. And I'm like, dang.
Once again, God showing up.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
For sure.
Come on,
like,
son.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, man, all right, God, I keep going.
Wow. Man, when I say label mates, what comes to mind for you?
Label mates. Shoot. The original 116.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I was blessed to go on tour like with the OG 116. Like,
did you?
Not the Derek was already gone and Shovel Rock was gone. Like, not that OG.
Okay. But the next iteration,
to tour with KB, Andy Mineo, Tadashi, Lecrae, Trip Lee. What Up RG? We had just introduced Anike. Hovey wasn't signed yet, but like it was like that was like I was like dang, because that was like on some like dang, I want 116, but I'm finna go get the tattoo right quick. Well, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that was a moment for sure. Like I was like, man, I'm grateful that I got to experience this. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? For sure. And it grew me as an artist too. Like just. Not only as an artist, but as a man. Because that was really my first time really being around them, like, for that long period of time. And I really got to see, like, how they carried themselves as individuals, as men. And how you can have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I was grateful for that time, like, for sure.
Yeah, that's good, man. And that community, you know?
Yeah.
That community. Speaking of community, I know you've had a good relationship with Scott Free as well, right?
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother.
And I know Scott puts us to work.
City Takers, man.
Scott puts people to work, bro.
Yeah. Nah, Scott a real one. Scott a real one. I rock with Scott Free for sure. Yeah. That's family.
Yeah. And so what was it, what's some of the work you've done with Scott and City Takers over the years?
Man, shout out to 1K P Son, man. Man, me and P Son, we done been with Scott. I got so many stories. But one story that sticks out is when we went to the prison and performed for the inmates. And the first time I went was with Cray and the guys. So I wasn't really like as nervous. Like I was on some, man, are they really gonna like accept us and really appreciate this, or is this just, you know what I'm saying, just something? But I ain't gonna lie, like, it's powerful every time. Like, people really appreciate that type stuff. Like, especially when they in those type of situations. And it's like, man, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, I like performing and stuff like that better than, so right? Because, man, what? Because people, like, they hungry for that. They hungry for that. They need that. They need those words. It's like, it ain't just jumping around to the beat.
Right.
It's like they listen to the words, bro. Like, because the sound system already ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta hear everything I'm saying. You gotta rap. You can't lip sync. So it's like, everything I'm saying is resonating with everybody, and you just really in real time seeing what your words can do and how powerful your words are. So it's like, man, I love experiences like that for sure.
That makes so much sense. They're hungry, like you said. Yeah, they're hungry, like you said. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because you know, you see those videos. I think some of the most popular like prison videos are probably like Brian Trejo, and you see some of those. Yeah, you can see it in the eyes of those man. You can see it every Adrian time. Butler. Did you see the Adrian Butler one?
No, I didn't see that one.
Man, it was so good. He was the same thing in prison, just ministering, man.
Adrian Butler. That name sounds super familiar.
He has super long dreads.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Dallas.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, that's my boy. I know who that is.
Yeah, so like a couple months ago, he posted this crazy video, man, just ministering in the prison system, man.
Yeah,
you can see it in their eyes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. So I ain't seen that boy Adrian in a minute.
Yeah, he's doing good. I think he's working on a new project. Shout out, Adrian. Hope you're doing well, brother. Man. Yeah. One of the things that comes to mind, man, through this whole conversation for me is that you are consciously managing your mental health.
For sure.
You are consciously doing that.
You got to.
What's worked well for you in doing that?
Oh, man. That prayer time, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I am very intentional, like, with my morning time with God. Like, that is very important. Like, I mean, of course, all through the day for sure, but I feel like you can't start your day without that.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, it's like you physically feel it. Like, you physically feel the weight coming off. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole routine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pray. You know what I'm saying? Put on my worship music. And read the word.
That's your morning.
You know what I'm saying? That's the morning.
Yeah.
That's the morning.
Before the kids get up, you try to do it? Or after you get them out there?
After I get them out,
I ain't gonna
lie. Summertime is before they get up.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, boy. They get up before everybody when it's school time,
yes.
But yeah, that's my routine. That's my routine.
That's
and
good.
I turn on. Shout out that boy Tim Bowman though. I gotta shout out Tim Bowman, bro, because he do this thing on YouTube where he do a medley of like different gospel like legends and stuff like that. Like he got a Fred Hammond medley, he got an Israel Houghton medley. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear that Israel Houghton medley out. Like, shout out to Israel Houghton, too, because I ain't know he had that many bangers. Like, I'm like, dang, like, my church sang all
He's got a catalog.
Man, what?
Israel
Like, that
Houghton
man
catalog,
really goated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I put on his, like, and then, I ain't gonna lie, I just go back and forth to Israel Houghton and Fred Hammond, like, but from Tim Bowman, though.
Pages of Life, Fred Hammond?
What? No, I'm saying, like, you know, so Tim Bowman, he got a series where he gives them their flowers.
Oh, I
type
see.
Thing.
I got it.
So it's like he does a medley of all Fred Hammond hits, all Israel Houghton hits type thing.
I got you.
So I play them every morning type thing, like on some like, bro, that's like, this is everything.
That's your routine.
Especially the Israel Houghton though, because that Israel Houghton had me in the chokehold for a whole year straight. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
like,
good.
For sure.
Getting your head right first thing in the day. Yeah.
It's important though. That's important. Like people can't sleep on that. You can't start your day off without, getting right. You can't start your day off without that. Cause everybody be wondering like, dang man, why stuff keep going left? Like why it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like of course you get up and thank God for the day, but you really got to show your appreciation, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause a lot of people ain't even wake up and make it to the day. A lot of people don't even have the privilege and the chance to even, have as much freedom as you do. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like, and that, even when I pray, bro, like I be letting God know, like, thank you, but I'm also appreciative. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I am appreciative. I don't take anything for granted.
Yeah.
Thank you, because I already know it could have went the other way.
That's right.
So
that's
right.
Saying, what's beautiful about that too is we're always being watched.
Yeah, facts.
We're always being watched.
Facts.
A lot of times you think your children aren't watching because they're playing or whatnot. They're watching.
Always.
They see everything.
Yeah, that's facts.
And as they grow up, that routine, those habits stick.
Yeah.
Like I'm a lot older than you, but I still remember what Sunday morning was like.
Wow.
Right? What those days were like. My dad was a pastor, and just remember, my mom cooking grits and fish.
Yeah.
Coming down to the table, you had to have grits and fish before you left. Right?
Yeah.
And her making my dad late for church. My dad's like, I'm the pastor, I can't be late. And she's like, but we're going to eat. We're going to eat. You know what I mean?
That's a real mother
Knowing,
right there, boy.
After Sunday service, going to the same restaurant in Philly, used to be called Father Lorraine Diner, and going to that restaurant, right? And then coming home, and and I don't know why, but always having a pillow fight, right? When we got home, and then having to take a nap.
Yeah. Them
had to take a nap after church.
Them after church naps, boy. I be thinking they be sprinkling little nap stuff in church, because every time after church, boy, I can't help but go to sleep.
My friends would come to the door. Brother, come out and play football.
Nope.
Nap time.
I'm sleep.
Nap time.
I am sleep. And I ain't gonna lie, man. It's not. I ain't gonna lie. Those are two things, boy. But nah, after church is different. But after school, boy, ain't nothing like coming home after school and just chilling, like. You know what I'm saying? After church, coming home, chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But after church, boy, you going to sleep, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you going to sleep. My parents made us go to sleep.
For real?
Oh, yeah. This is family nap time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We had that, too. We just we didn't call it family nap time, but it was family nap time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They didn't call it that, but it was, you're not going outside. You were taking a nap. Right?
So we had that. We had that.
And I would try to tell my friends, I'll be out in a few hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll play football.
Yeah.
Bro, you get that nap in, that's
it's
it.
Over with.
It's over with. It's over.
It's over, boy. You wake up, it's dark outside, boy.
Exactly. But those routines stay with you.
Yeah.
Those routines. My mom had a thing of, she came home from work and the kitchen wasn't clean. Mm-hmm. She wake us up.
Yeah.
Get out the bed.
Yep.
Come down, wash that. So I still have a thing now of it's hard for me to go to bed with the kitchen not totally clean. It's hard for me to leave dishes in the sink.
I ain't gonna lie. My wife trained me like that.
Yeah.
It's like if the kitchen not clean and the trash not taken out, oh, you gonna hear it.
Right.
Type thing. So
right.
It's like, man, and I saw that coming up and stuff like that. Of course I had to wash dishes and stuff like that, but it's different when it's your household type
Absolutely.
thing. And it's like, man, that's really, man, for all my married people and out there, that is the cheat code, boy. Clean that kitchen and take the trash out.
That is a cheat code. Absolutely. You want some credit?
You want some peace now?
You want some peace?
I'm telling you, some credit, everything, boy. Like
absolutely.
Incentives, like take trash out, clean the kitchen.
Out. It's really simple, bro. Mm-hmm. So how are you going into this next album? Like, what was top of mind for you in terms of what you want to communicate in this next album?
I always want to communicate unity. And you know what I'm saying? It's like my thing is like I don't want to compete with you, I want to eat with you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like we can all eat together, we can all, spread the gospel together. Like that's my main thing. And just to be authentically who God called me to be. Like that's really what 1K stands for. Like how some people saying be 1,000, I mean how some people say keep it 100, like we keep it 1,000. So it's like we're authentically who God called us to be. We ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. Like we're not trying to put a face on,
right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or be something that we're not, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, that's my main purpose. That's my main purpose. And just coming up in church, we always had, like, gospel rappers come and speakers come and, stuff like that. And, I used to always think that was so lame. You feel what I'm saying? And I used to always tell my people, like, man, I know if I got up there, man, I know I'll turn us up, right. Man. Like, but, the mission definitely, my mindset got mature since then, but that's still definitely, what I want to do.
Yeah. I'm curious, man, how did you find your sound? And the reason I ask is because when you look at a lot of different artists, some are very versatile, do a bunch of different things, but sometimes they just haven't crafted their sound yet.
Yeah.
Right? So they're bouncing different places. You have a very identifiable sound. Yeah. Like I think you can, as soon as you hear that's Phew.
Yeah, that's
I mean, that's you. How did you get to that point of crafting your sound in such a distinguishable way?
I've always been a fan of like hip hop. Like I always been a little kid playing dress up in the mirror and just coming up on just Atlanta culture, like just Ludacris, T.I., like just always sneaking watching BET and turning the channel, the Nickelodeon when my mama come up there. Like I always been just a fan of it. So it's like. I ain't gonna lie, like, and it's a blessing, like, and that's why I'm so appreciative because it's like I'm really living and doing what I always wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's just it's a blessing, bro. And I'm just making sure I steward it well, and I be myself. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought I invented gospel rap.
No,
for real, like, cause my mama was like, if you know what I'm saying, if y'all gonna rap, you better be rapping about Jesus. Type thing. So it's like, man, and I'll never forget the first time, we got up and got our first opportunity. It was Soulja Boy had this song called Pretty Boy Swag. I went up there and did Church Boy Swag type thing, kind of turned the church up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
And then my sister came back from college, and she introduced me to like Godson, cross movement, like all that type stuff. And I was like, oh dang, this is a real world type thing. I'm talking about like, look, I rock like all tight. And that's another thing too, like it's like I feel like I'm like a little Bow Wow, like gospel rap type thing.
Why you say
like,
that?
Cause I've been tapped in with it.
Right.
Like I've been tapped in, like it's a youngin' type thing, because it's like not because I wanted to, because my mama made us. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was like over time, I'm like, nah, this is hard.
Yeah.
Type thing. Especially like, you know, like younger artists doing it and stuff. And then I always just looked up to the culture, and I always just wanted to, you know, be the best me I could be. I always wanted to be the best me I can be, for sure.
That's good.
And then when I came in CHH, like, you know, they had the East Coast sound going. Know what I'm saying? Nobody really had the down south Atlanta sound.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying?
Philly was dominant probably back then when you came in.
For sure.
Philly was dominant.
And Ambassador was my favorite rapper.
Yeah, for sure.
Favorite rapper. Like, I'll never forget. I went to it when Ambassador first dropped The Thesis. That was like his first solo album, I think. But I went to the concert. I won a contest, because it was like, boy, if anybody can come up here and rap an Ambassador verse type thing, boy, I went up there. I think I rapped his verse on Huntwood or something like that. It was something. It was something that I knew like the back of my hand. I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. Oh man,
so you've been a fan for a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is not, you know, in a lot of cases, for folks in your age group, a lot of them don't know some of this history that you're talking about.
For sure. That's what I'm saying.
You gotta share that history, bro.
The Tonic, Fanatic, boy, I was on all them boys.
You gotta share that history, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up, man. Well, look, man, thanks for coming through, bro. It's good to have you here,
man.
bro.
I appreciate you.
Consider this a home when you drop the album. You want to come through?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely coming back. And this is a beautiful space, too. This is my first time here. Like, I love this.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, we working, man. We working. All right, y'all. Well, y'all know what to do. Tap in with our brother 1K Phew. Go to his socials, 1K Phew on all socials, right?
Yes, sir.
What else you want people to know before you roll out, man?
Man, just be yourself, man. Everybody just stop looking to the left and right. Just be yourself. Have a ton of vision on the purpose God gave you. And don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about what it look like right now. Just have faith in God. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's like, bro, like, you can't control life. You can't control your life on your own, bro. Like, God is in control, like full control. You feel what I'm saying? He in heaven with a remote control, with a game control, controlling everything. Like, so you can't even control something, even if you wanted to. Like, but just remember that. And prayer, like, pray, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when people, like, when life get hard and like people are so, you know, quick to crash out and give up, and even talking about artists who feel like they ain't accepted. You feel what I'm saying? And want to crash out and stop doing what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, go to God and stop going to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go to God, bro. Like, because he got all the answers. I promise.
Come on.
I promise.
Come on, bro. Hey, y'all keep supporting 1K Phew. Look forward to this new album coming up, Woo 3. And when he goes on tour, make sure you get them tickets.
Yes, sir.
Get them tickets early. Run up them numbers.
Early bird get the worm.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Keep it locked, y'all.